Attorney Ali Booker order in the court. Without further ado, let's get it crack-a-lackin'. You already know how this works. You send me an email, okay, and then I respond to that email. All right, so that's what we're gonna do today. Calling court into session. They wrote me and they said, what's the best way to sue for personal injury or assault that happened at a bar or a restaurant? I was assaulted at a bar restaurant by a drunk person. Seconds after the person assaulted me, he removed a high chair seat from underneath me and made me fall. I'm sorry, a high seat from underneath me and made me fall. I circled the whole building to find a security guard and the event promoters to tell them what happened. But they did not kick him out and just talk to him. I filed a police report the next day at a police station near me. I do not know the identity of the person that assaulted me. I did sustain some injuries as a result of the assault. The bar was a bit chaotic, overcapacity, and there was not enough security for the amount of people there. I have footage of the overcrowding and me at the event. I also have 2 friends that witnessed and saw the assault. What do I do? Okay, y'all, let's call the court to order. This happens a lot, okay? What should have been done, sir, is that you should have demanded to get his information. If you're stating that they spoke to him and that they did not do anything to him, that does not make them liable for your injuries. But what does make them liable for your injuries is if they were over capacity and if they did not have enough security and you were injured. Now, we'll have to see what type of injuries that you have, because at the end of the day, everybody has to understand that we can sue all day. If we don't have damages, they will knock it out for de minimis damages. And when you have de minimis damages and or no damages, then you have really no case and you're gonna have to call yourself Blac Chyna. Okay? You won, but you didn't win. So you don't want that to happen at any point. You got to make sure you have damages. I don't see anywhere where you had an ambulance that was called. You're stating that you went to the police station, but you did not go to a doctor. So I'm going to say that I don't know that there's anything wrong with you. I don't know a personal injury attorney or myself. I wouldn't take the case because there aren't any hospital bills, records, injury sustained. Had you called the police to the bar or the restaurant, you may have had something because they could have either, talked to him or arrested him for assault or made you guys exchange information. But at this point, I don't see injuries regardless. I don't. Again, if you could have made that bar responsible, okay, of course, there's a few steps to that. It's not just that they're responsible for other people's behavior, because they're not. They have to overserve, have a lack of security, and they have to have knowledge or be put on notice that this is going to happen. Now, over-serving people, that puts a person on notice that the person, it's more than likely somebody will act a fool in that joint. But you don't know how many he was served. You don't know if he was over-served. You didn't say anything about him being drunk, so that alleviates liability there. We're going to move on again to notice that he would have pulled that chair from underneath you. Well, you can go ahead and attribute notice to them if there are crazy things that occurred due to lack of security, but you're going to have to prove that they were, number 1, crowded, number 2, that there was not enough security for that event, and that's going to be, a few elements that you have to have, tangible, meaning, hardcore evidence that you can touch, okay? So I'm not thinking this is a good case. I hate to say that, but I'm sorry. Next time, you're going to have to, move forward with things in a different fashion, and at the end of the day, get out of a bar if it's overcrowded and there's not enough security and somebody pushes you off a chair. Next case.
Sitting here behind these walls. Biggest time I made that call. I'm locked up and facing charges. Who gon' fight these cases for me? I called Booker Law Firm. They got the job done. They were right there for me.
For more information, contact the Booker Law Firm at 713-292-2225 or visit the website at bookerlawfirm.com.